All right, how's everybody doing today? Bending, and guess what? Today we're bending. We got ourselves 2019 Volvo. We got the D13, clip on 8 liter. As you can see here, buckled up pretty good right there. So we had to set her up, take the tire off on the machine and all that stuff. You can see here, we got her on the machine, got our dead leg in the front, right here. And because it's such a short bend, back here, we're only going to go right in front of the tandems. Alright, so this here is our jack stand. As you can see, we got the axle supported right here, so nobody freaks out on us. If you look down our gauges, you can see our front end gauges are over here. This one's way over here. Our front end's over about 6.5 to 8 inches. So it's hit right here, dead in the front, hit a dump truck or something like that. I don't know what it hit, but it hit straight on. The frame was jacked up. They just kind of pushed everything back together to get all the parts in the front back in, which is more of a pain in the ass for us, but we're gonna get her pinned up. So stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe if you like the channel. All right, here we go. All right, so one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the shock mount, drag link, all this stuff right here, so we can get a pusher in right here, okay? And as usual, if you're working on a Volvo, just don't even mess with the standard. Just go ahead and get all metric, because it's all metric. Take some parts off. Let's go with that high speed.
I can be your woman, 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 woman. Let me be your woman, 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 woman. I can be your woman, woman, woman. What you need, 시급한 보감을 바꿔 줬지.
Gotta go get a bigger hammer. So while we're waiting and I'm walking across the street over here, plan to have merch out with my logo on it and everything. Check it out. I'm gonna set up a merch store link here pretty soon. And you guys can support if you want. I mean, if you want some merchandise, let me know. Alright. Got the hammer, it's gonna do the job.
What you need, 시급한 보감을 바꿔 줬지. What you need, 시급한 보감을 바꿔 줬지.
Alright, so seeing as we're so far away over here, let me flip you around here. All this stuff's in the way, right? We got to get up in here. So this is in the way, this is the way. So what we got here is a little extension we put on top, like so, and we can push up near the top where the bend is, because this is rolled out really bad. I'll show you here. You can see there how bad the rail itself is rolled out. This is way over here.
I can be your woman, 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 woman. What you need, 시급한 보감을 바꿔 줬지.
Alright, so one thing we got going on here is we went ahead and put it up on stands on both sides. See, she's on stands on both sides, okay? Over the top of the frame machine here. We got our dead leg right here. Got our setup for a pusher. We got this cool little device here, which we'll push up here, and then between there we'll block out. And we'll push her, bend her on back over. Alright, so we changed it up a little bit. We went ahead and set the thing on the machine, set the truck on the machine. Put our knee bars up here for safety. Right here on the front of the machine. That way we don't overload our jack and stuff. What we got going on, got a little safety stands there. They ain't got no weight on them, but you know, if something happens, we got it covered. So this truck here has got some different setups for sure, okay? Let's see here, we got our setup with our wedge and blocked out that we can push. Sitting up on there, we got these knee bars on there, you know, so we're pushing just that one rail. Alright, so day 2, we got our dead leg in the front, still in the same spot here. Put our tires back on. And right between the def tank here and the battery box, got a pusher. Had to remove a bolt in there to get our stiff softener in there. The push right here, got our dead leg right here. Now we're gonna move it to the back. You can see our gauges got a little bit better. Alright, so there we go, we got her set up in the back. Alright, there you go, as you can see there, we got her set up in the back. Alright, so we got our Volvo back over in the other shop. Here's what we got going on. So when we push this back down, it cracked right there, as you can see. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grind it out, back bevel it, clean it up a little bit, weld up the hole, grind it down, drill a new hole. Here we go. Alright, first thing we do is disconnect the batteries. Anytime you weld on a truck, you disconnect the batteries, correct? We do not want to have any bridge gap for any current to flow. Also, what I like to do is sometimes I'll come over and I'll actually disconnect the ECM completely. Just go ahead and disconnect it because I've bought one before and it's not cheap. Alright, so safety first.
I can be your woman, what you need. 시급한 건강을 바꿔 see.
Alright, as you can see there, we got it grounded down, beveled it. Okay, we're gonna weld that up, weld that hole up. If you ain't got a welder like this, you haven't been welding long, son.
Let me be your woman, I can be your woman, what you need. 시급한 건강을 바꿔 see. Let me be your woman, I can be your woman, what you need. 시급한 건강을 바꿔
Alright, so we got it all ground down, nice and smooth. Throw a little paint on there. Well, except everybody that watches this video. But anyway, okay. Alternate between two different sand grinding discs. You know, get a fine grit flap disc and get a nice polish on it. So you get all the grinding marks out. But now, do a 3-axle alignment, and you're done, baby. Another episode of Bending with Bending. If you like the channel, like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Come on, man.